Hello everyone, my name is Celine. Today I have about 10 minutes footwork warm-up for you to practice. So I have a balanced body reformer. For the spring setting, you have 2 red and 1 blue spring. But if you want a 3 red spring to start it, it's no problem. For my footwork warm-up, I will lay down on the carriage, resting my hands to your side. Okay, so start from the feet parallel, heels to the foot bar. Maintain a neutral spine position. Make sure your tailbone is down, fully connected to the carriage. Okay, all right. From here, you inhale to prepare. And exhale, push the carriage all the way out. And you bend your knees, back in. Yeah. So you want to move in with control. So try to keep in the same pace when you go out and when you bring it back in. Normally for the footwork warm-up, we use the footwork warm-up to help you to really activate your transverse abdominal, which is your deep core muscle, to help you to stabilize your whole body. When you exhale, you press out. When you inhale, you back in. Maintain parallel. Good, you got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the halfway. So add that little pauses from here. Little out, little in. Keep breathing. You're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press all the way out. And then slowly come back in. All right, moving on to the second position. I have my toes to the edge of the foot bar. Open your knees wide. From here, you still want to maintain a neutral spine position. Heels is lifted. All right, press out when you exhale. And then you bend your knees back in. Push out and come back in. All right, again, continue. You're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, slowly back to the halfway. Again, tiny little pause, little in, little out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push all the way out, and then slowly come back in. One more movement. Move your toes to the foot bar. Heels stay together. It's called Pilates V. Just make sure your knees about hip distance apart. I want to keep your heels lifted higher and push all the way out. Now you feel inner side start to active right here. Okay. Think about fight for the resistance on the way in. Again, use your breath to help you. You exhale, press all the way out, but try to don't fully lock on your knees on the way out. Yeah, you got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push all the way out. Now separate your heels about feet hip distance apart. Adding on your wrong knee. Bend one knee, the other. So for the calf muscle stretch, you always can pause on one side, and then switch to the other side. Or you can pick up your pace as long as you keep your pelvis stable. Great, so you got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels lifted. Bend your knees, come all the way in. Okay. All right, moving on to the single leg footwork. I want to keep your right heel to the foot bar. Left knee, maintain a tabletop. Keep your knees stacked right above your hips. All right, neutral spine. Your tailbone is still heavy down, fully connected to the carriage. Now from here, you exhale, push the carriage out. And then on the way in, maintain the tension, don't all the way in. And then you move back to the next rep. Your left knee, keep your tabletop, so it's a single leg footwork. Really stabilize your pelvis right here. Great, you got 4, 3, 2, and one, press out. Now I want to add up little pauses. Again, tiny in, tiny out. Here's 4, 3, 2, and one, push all the way out. So from here, adding on tiny little circle, just a knee circle. But make sure your pelvis is still stable. You might use your hands to stabilize your pelvis right here. Okay, you got 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then reverse the circle. Small range of motion. Nice, you got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower your left heel down, bend your both knees, come all the way in. All right, same movement on the left side, okay? Right knee tabletop, left heel to the foot bar. Again, stabilize your pelvis, tailbone down, neutral spine. Press out when you exhale. You inhale back in. Don't have to go all the way in. Maintain the tension. Yeah, you got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the halfway, add up little pauses. Normally you might feel a little bit different on this side. It's totally normal. Yeah, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push all the way out. Okay, adding on knee circle. Again, try to stabilize your pelvis. Use your hands to help. Okay, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse the circle. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your right heel down, and then bend your both knees. Come all the way in. Okay, all right. Let's have one more bridging pose. Heels back to the foot bar, feet parallel, feet about hip distance apart. Resting your hands to your side. I like always start from the spinal articulation. So from here, you inhale to prepare and exhale, lift your hips up, and then lower back, mid back, and upper back. Hold at the top. You want to peel yourself all the way up to the top. But take that opportunity here, you might check your alignment. First, your hips is square. Think about really press your heels. Your both feet maintain parallel. Try to close your ribs in. Nice. And then inhale and exhale. Start from your upper back, mid back, lower back, all the way down. Back to your neutral spine. 2 more just like that. Inhale and exhale, lift your hips up, lower back, mid back, and upper back. Articulate through your spine as you lift your hips up. And then lower all the way down. Slow and control. Back to your neutral spine. 1 more. All right, for the next movement, hinging back up, hinging back down, so no articulation. When you exhale, lift your hips all the way up, and then lower down. Notice your carriage is not moving. When you press your hips up, think about really press your heels to keep your hips lifted. Where you engage, your glute and your hamstring engage to keep your hips lifted. But try to stabilize your pelvis by contracting your core. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold at the top, add up little pauses. Just move your hips tiny up, tiny down. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold at the top, and then lower all the way down. Great job. All right, hug your knees to your chest, release all the tension from your back. Okay, all right. That's a pretty simple footwork warm-up. Hope you will like it. Thank you.